Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
Dude, Mikey Face, thank you so much for joining us, man. That was a blast.
That was fun. That neighbor game is crazy. That scares me.
We never know how a new game is ever going to work out, but man, BioCow's crazy ass neighborhood delivered.
Man, I mean, that's the thing about nextdoor.com is that, like, you realize the very thin line that separates, like, you and your neighbors from just getting into a fist fight, and it is eliminated on nextdoor.com.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like funny and then really depressing.
Well, I mean, it just means like there's a lot of people with a lot of strong opinions, and most of those people are stupid.
Yeah, didn't I talk about the fight that was going on in our neighborhood? Like,
Which time?
there was like a back and forth, and then finally it got ended with the like one person says, "Oh yeah, why don't you come over to my door and I'll just show you by punching you in the face or something," and then the person writes back, "Sir, I'm a 10-year-old child, and I think that's really inappropriate."
Do you know what happened to me is there's somebody who was like really, and I would say legitimately upset. There's this smashed bottle of a particular brand of IPA on the concrete, and it says found next to our children's playscape. Keep it classy, Ledgestone. And then I was like, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess they're saying something about it. And then I go out for a walk with the dog, and I walk, and it's like the next day, and I go to the park, and it's still there. This lady ran across this smash thing, took the time to tweet it, and then blah.
Okay, I'll tell a story on me though, because like I'm on my run and I see like just crazy beer cans everywhere, and then I noticed that they all have these like holes in them, and I was just like what's up? And I'm like, wow, that's not just because I shot holes in cans like with BB guns, and these were like big holes, so I'm a little worried that they might be 22s and there's kids around and everything. So I'm like, hey neighborhood, blah blah blah, and then one of the neighbors says, "Oh, that's my dog. He likes to pick him up when we go." So
Those are teeth marks?
they're teeth marks. Really big teeth on that dog.
I thought for sure either they were smoking weed out of it or...
I was gonna
I
go
totally did, because they were crunched down in the middle, and then they had holes. I thought there was a bunch of bongs.
like, oh no, man, oh my dog, that's so crazy that my dog likes to bite cans at 4:00 every afternoon.
Just say no, dog. Just say no. Yeah, I thought for sure it was going to be shotgunning those beers.
Right.
You know?
That occurred to me too. But then
Wow, I just realized how, like, you can tell a lot from somebody when you say, like, hey, I found a bunch of beer cans with holes in them. like that's its own little social Rorschach test.
No, dude, you shotgun it, you empty it, and you use it as a bong. Like, this is
Then you give it to a dog who gets
man.
totally
Let's get
ripped.
with
Hey,
it.
listen, man. Mikey's like, we live as the Indians live. Every piece of the buffalo.
Use the whole.
Use the whole can.
Yep. Don't throw away Miller Lite cans in this house, son.
Oh, hell no. And then we recycle them.
is
On
somebody
our
gonna,
forehead.
That's awesome.
is somebody going to make a T-shirt? Use the whole can. Yeah.
Hey, man, no winner
Tell
of
you
the
what,
belt
the
bet.
way that this like marijuana legalization shit is going on, I wouldn't be shocked if like in 10 years that's like the wacky sticky like, you know, Super Bowl ad for Miller Lite is like, remember to use the whole can, drink it, smoke weed out of it,
or
and then
or
crush
better
it,
yet, it's,
and recycle it for Mother Earth.
Or it's like they come up with a bogus, like, with the rip tip. You know, when you're
Yep.
done with your drink,
The
just
hot
rip the
box
tip.
top.
And there's a grill in there to aerate your beer. Yeah, I guess.
There's some patchouli in the bottom to fool your mom. Not at all.
Introducing Totally Just a Beer Can, the brand new beer for the Miller Company.
Yeah. You too can pretend you're drinking a beer, but really it's hollow so you can smoke weed out of it.
Holy crap!
And
That
before,
magnificent bastard did it!
before we get to that, let's pick a title before we forget it. That tweet will still be there. Let's make a title so
okay.
we don't forget. Why incest is a crime.
No.
No, it's got to be something Mike McCluskey related, right?
Wait, was his name Mike McCluskey? Because I could swear.
Yeah, it was Mike McCluskey.
That guy's gonna be real upset.
That's murder.
All right,
Ernest
let's
goes to snorkel.
let's do Mike McCluskey.
Just Mike.
It's got to be
McCluskey.
Mike
Okay.
McCluskey.
Got it. All right. Let me
Or
know that's
Mike
right.
McCluskey.
Unless it's
hashtag
Mikey
never
Face
forget.
McCluskey.
That came up in the chat.
All right, dude. We got warned before the show that something wacky might be happening during the show. Somebody said that they would pass the time by giving themselves a tattoo.
So this was this
My
was the
God.
prep.
Oh,
This is
no.
this is not a dentist thing as I thought. This is actually the instrument for the tattooing device.
Yep.
So let's. Oh my God.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
I thought that was like a turkey at first.
Oh,
I was like,
Nope.
is it the leg?
Yeah, well, it's,
Nice
it's
leg.
shiny
So.
because it's reflecting, but it's the Diamond Club logo.
Yeah.
So let's understand that Brett is a friend. We've gone to a few hood slams and stuff together. Like he's a good guy. He is among the more dedicated human beings I've ever met in my life. In that he is a distant cyclist and was on his way in doing what he deemed the asshole to asshole tour,
Which
of going from Oakland, where I live, to Austin, where Brian lives, and would have completed it, except for the fact that maybe 5 or 6 days from his conclusion, he wound up tearing up a muscle in his leg and had to wind up coming back to the Bay Area for a little bit before continuing his journey yet again. But that man is dedicated and amazing, and I'm super pumped. Brett, if you are watching now, which, I mean, you're tattooing our logo on your leg, so I hope so. Then the next drink's on me. Holler at me.
Can I
owe
just
you
point
a
out
drink.
that Brett has clearly never skipped leg day?
Oh,
No.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yeah,
sir.
It is.
Big
Yeah.
guys save lives. Good
oh,
job.
dude, I guess you got to have some gams to ride
That's
all the way to
tonal
Austin.
deaf, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, Ultimate Diamond.
Although
Club
also very clear that he doesn't often shave his legs.
What?
I think he does.
They look like very, like
That
you know.
he doesn't?
It looks like he just.
No, he doesn't
does.
often, right? Like he just
Oh,
like
Does
he doesn't
it
regularly shave
No.
his legs.
Yeah.
No?
He-
No?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, okay, now this is a question for Bonnie. Is razor burn like that evidence that you don't often shave your legs, or evidence that you do often shave your legs? Because he's also a cyclist, so he might be shaving his legs on the reg.
He's not swimming with his bicycle.
I don't know. It looks like a brand new razor. Like
it's-
it's just a really sharp razor, and he made sure to get all the hair off because inconvenient. So
And
Yeah, and it depends on the razor, your skin, how long it's been since you've done it.
yeah, but if you don't shave your legs often, then it is more susceptible to be like.
Yeah, I mean that's not controversial, right? Like I'm
'Cause,
not
like-
trying to put the dude on blast.
I never shave my legs. Like you guys see me, there's all blood coming off my.
What?
I was just kidding.
You're like, I also
got
don't use.
really
I also
weird.
don't use maxi pads or tampons. It's just blood.
I just like, oh no, this went really sideways
Oh
and
my
not
God.
where it went.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was
Toots
just trying to
is
make it
blushing.
graphic and like I don't know. But anyway, sorry guys,
Well,
that got weird.
listen, Bonnie. The good news is that you didn't take it as far as Brian did.
I didn't say that.
Brian just saw you pitching that ball like a rugby player and decided to pitch it one step further.
This would not be the first time you threw me under the bus. It's okay.
Is it me or does Brett look like Bucky Barnes? He looks like he has a metal arm or something.
Where? In
on
what
his
photo?
Twitter.
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
That's his bike.
I
No,
mean,
his
Yeah,
arm is in
no,
shadow.
honey, that's a
Yeah.
bike.
That's not a metal arm. He sits upon a metal arm with majestic diamonds in the background. That's the sea.
Oh.
True story. So the last time I was at Hood Slam, which is an indie wrestling promotion out here in Oakland, all of a sudden, Brett makes his way up behind me. It's a very crowded area, right? And he is wearing the heart glasses that I was wearing at our Austin live show. He gave those to me that I wound up wearing out there to Austin. But he has those on and literally a gigantic flower bouquet in his backpack that is sticking up as if it is a weapon that he would use later in the evening. because he was going to give it to that's like part of his business, and he was going to give it to me. There we go.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
gosh.
Oh, he's
Look
a
at this
flower
guy.
runner. Okay, yeah.
Here,
Very
scroll
cool.
back up. I think
Wow.
that is the exact
Wow.
bike. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
You
he
know,
decorated it like a Slim Jim.
No. Yeah, no, that's the exact bike that I bought when I was out in L.A. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Or, a new definition of the word hilarious,
I'm breaking
which
up.
means
I'm
slightly interesting.
destroyed over here.
Well, did I hear that he gave himself?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Using that hand like tap 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 tap. He
Prison
that thing.
style.
So
Yeah,
that was
Wow.
it.
prison style. He gave himself a prison tat.
my
Well, he probably had the real gun.
gosh. Wow.
Maybe.
No, I mean, yeah, I think he gave it to him prison style.
Well, I mean,
Dude,
yet another Diamond Club tattoo in the world, and that is
ain't
I'm
no
very
wrong with
excited.
that. We promise we will do our best to not have it come out years from now that we were secretly roofing fans. We promise.
Tap, tap,
Tattooing
tap.
them. in
What
secret.
show am I on?
No,
What
I
is
was-
happening?
No. I was thinking of Bill Cosby. Like, think about like how
Oh,
quick.
is that what you were thinking about?
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't know why, but I feel a little bit better.
I mean, like, my point is, we will do our best to make you still proud to have a Diamond Club tattoo years and years to come. That's what I'm
yes.
saying.
Okay.
With minutes like that one, I can't imagine.
I'm like, there was.
Instantly, my tweets flooded with like, I regret my Diamond Club tattoo now.
You get.
By
You
the
get
way, that is a really good point. That you don't want to have minutes worth of terrible things. If you're going to say something awful that would be embarrassing to you years later, you really want to space it out so it's definitely not a terrible soundbite. Because like that's where you really, really get screwed up. I mean, aside from like, you know, a Cosby situation where you have years and years of human wreckage behind you. But like, you know, I mean, it's just like one of those things. It's like, oh, embarrassing clip will ruin someone's career. You should always just be like, you know, adding some pauses and making it unlistenable in the middle of it.
Yeah. Or argue with the judges on America's Got Talent. That works. That worked for me too.
Oh.
You want to tell Mikey? You can
Oh,
just slip that in.
Oh,
like
whatever.
it's a thing.
Just bit went sideways on America's Got Talent, and I did my best to make all of the footage really unusable from that point forward, so that
You started singing copyright songs,
Yeah.
singing the Beatles.
Oh my
Really?
God! Just
I
Okay.
dropped the C word.
Yesterday, all
Start
you
covering
cunts
your
seem
mouth.
so far away.
Huh.
Was that really intentional?
What? Saying the C word a whole bunch?
oh,
Singing the Beatles.
I thought that was
No,
just for
that's a
me,
joke.
baby. But no.
This really happened?
Yeah. No, it definitely did.
None of the
Which
Beatles
which
are the
judges?
C
Which
words, but
judges?
like,
not the C word, but just that they it was clear, you know, I made a joke that was ambiguous, and they decided to take it as real, and then they realized it wasn't real, and since it wasn't real, I was like, well, they didn't find it funny, and so I was like, well, fuck it. So at this point, I just I all of a sudden turned into a barrister and cited legal precedent and made a very boring, a very verbose case so that there was never a single soundbite. Because all they want is me going like, oh, I'll try next time. And it's like, you're not getting that, assholes. You go like, well, let me tell you what Teller and I were talking about. We were having lunch the other day. He's been a bit of a mentor for a long time. And it was Teller who said that the heart of all great magic
God.
is surprise.
I already want to edit.
Exactly, right? And you can't. Just a river of horse shit coming out of this mouth. And sure enough, they used like a 3-second snippet of it, and that was
and it was great. It was like you were part of the montage
At the
that
beginning of
was
the
like-
episode, yeah.
Like, oh, great acts that just happened to not make it because we had better acts.
Yeah, so that was the thing.
Fun times. Well, I'll tell you what, we learned a whole hell of a lot. Thank you so much, Mikey, for coming on the show again.
That was fun.
Absolutely, sir.
Feel not attacked.
Yeah, there's a word for that. There's a when you've been night attacked. It's assault.
If the irritation lasts more than 4 hours, consult a physician.
That's right. That was the reason we didn't want to call it Night Attack at the first, is because it was like, that's just a crime. Why would we call the show that? And then we fell in love
Gets you
with
on
it.
the wrong list.
It sounds like a thing you would need a medical commercial for. Like the music comes in, like, do you have night attacks? Do you wake up in the middle of the night? You need to go to the bathroom. Do you go to the bathroom on other people? Not that I do.
Did you guys hear that Trump accidentally called 9/11
Certainly not on your
7/11?
West
That's why I
Gateway.
said that early in the
Yeah.
episode. Hashtag remember 7/11. I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He hit that.
No,
joke.
he probably has some stock.
Did we?
Oh, no, we didn't get the hat dance.
So we played Doctor Strange, the song for our intro to the episode, but we did not get to the piece de resistance, hat dance from our good buddy Stephen
Stephen
Cogswell.
Coggs.
Let's give it a listen.
Let's win, let's win, let's win. Let's win this thing again. Let's win, let's win, let's win. Let's all decide to grin.
Gonna win the podcast awards. That's what we're doing. We are going to win the podcast. All of them are going to win.
Let's win, let's win, let's win. The podcast awards again. Let's win, let's win, let's win. The podcast awards a win. Over the beer stuff is our briefing that is whiz and scam school, and we have concerns in every chicken. Diary of trans women, hypothetical help. Jerry and Joe and Jake's musical adventure. Current geek worthy Phileas Club. Madmen and Hack 5 and Cord Killers. And the People's Choice nobody cares at all. So pick what you want for that. Thank you, Stephen Cogswell. You are truly a
good.
gentleman.
Not gonna
Truly
lie, a little
king.
racist, just a little bit.
What is?
Nothing.
What, the
That's
Mexican
not
hat dance?
racist. That's a real song.
Y'all,
Yes, it is.
Y'all fuckers are the one playing it in all your restaurants.
And don't forget
That
the
was
horns.
racist.
Yeah,
no,
no,
that
that's
was-
a statement of fact. It's
Nah, it's okay.
they played it when I went to Mexico. They were playing it in the restaurants.
That's our song, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
I have
Jaime's
2
not
points of
Mexican.
data. You play it all the time.
I'm not racist. I've been to Mexican
They,
country.
they played it at the Mexican restaurant in Disney World. And,
I like that you have kept forward. If you start a sentence with "I'm not racist," the next thing will be racist. And we're still batting 100%.
It's fine.
Not racist, bro, but
Yeah.
Oh, the bro. That's
Yeah, no, bro is a 2 times multiplier, and but is another 2 times multiplier of racism.
Man, I'm gonna have to get an Asian to do those numbers for me because I don't really know. That's a lot of math for me to,
Bro,
bro.
Mikey melts away.
I can't get up.
Bryce, edit this in. Edit this
I know how to chair. Shut up.
Oh my God, that was
Like I never left.
oh, there we go.
Real-time
Oh, by the way,
special
happy
effects.
420. Happy 420, everybody.
Bonnie just banged
Oh.
her head onto the
Are you okay,
camera.
Bonnie?
Sorry.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so she's good.
Use the whole can, everybody.
The whole can, she says.
Use the whole can, everybody. That's what she says on her way out.
Use the whole can.
So I saw this funny thing on Twitter. This girl was messaging all of her contacts to see what they would say to, hey, what are you doing for the holiday tomorrow?
Oh shoot!
And she got some interesting.
Can you walk us through that?
Let me see if I can find it.
That's a great Rorschach test. And by Rorschach
mean,
test, I mean a sign that says a neon sign that says "Let's smoke weed."
Have you, all right, Brian, have you ever been at a point in your life where you have had friends for which have referred to 420 as the holiday?
No,
the
I've not.
holiday.
I've never heard that before.
Neither have I.
I've definitely heard that before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, I know.
you're on mute, girl.
Uh,
Sorry, Bonnie's got. Apparently, she has more to say than use the whole
walking
can.
out.
I just think it would be awesome
If
to
we
have a
used the whole
unicorn
can.
fart every time there's hashtag weed mentioned tomorrow, right?
Who's hashtagging weed though?
Okay, we're gonna stress test it.
Republican politicians
But
trying
that
to
will kill
outlaw
it.
it.
Yeah, you think
Nancy
Avoid it.
Grace
Yeah.
is hashtagging the shit out of weed tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. No, yeah.
That's all
I'm sure John
Now,
Kasich will be
two
out there.
chains, 2 chains. You hear that this guy gave pot to a baby? 2 chains. Like, oh my god.
2 chains.
Hey, do I?
She did an interview with 2 Chains, and she wouldn't let him talk the whole time.
This
Because
is
2 Chains likes
Wait,
weed.
what? No, I need to see this video. Where's
No,
this
so
video?
there was a video on the internet of a mother giving like her toddler weed. It was really
Oh.
Oh, we got
disgusting
it?
and
oh
scary.
shit, son. Yeah, here we go.
But
is that?
she brings 2 Chains on to Nancy Grace as her, I guess, guest, and she's trying to get him to admit that everyone that smokes pot would give it to children.
To babies. Okay, well, here we go.
Where
This
he
is Nancy
goes
Grace.
And he pawns his camcorder. And let me
was for
show
crack.
you. Look. No, look. This is what they find on his camcorder. Check it out. That's him forcing his 2-year-old to smoke pot.
Well, I got
Right,
something
so
for
it's
you.
not just one.
I got something for you. I got something for you, Nancy. Let me tell you now.
I'm ready.
I'm from the urban community. I'm from the inner city, and pawn shops are associated with a drug known as crack. Most of the time, when people pawn things, it's not to buy a sack of marijuana. It's to feed a high that's much more strenuous than a strain of weed. So I feel like that person was probably had a problem deeper than weed.
Okay,
And that's a problem there.
Two
But maybe they
Chainz.
was high on crack when they was doing that footage right there. That's,
Well, I know this. They were high on weed. I know that.
I know
And when
crack,
they
too.
searched the man's home, they didn't
All right,
find
can you
crack.
pause it right now?
They didn't find.
Doesn't Nancy Grace kind of look like the just time elapsed version of a woman from an 80s metal video?
Oh, she does.
She looks like one of those 80s metal ladies stood out in the sun too long and started to melt.
She
No, but it's like if you imagine oh, what are you gonna do? Dance on cars of like Trans Am hoods your entire life? And it's like, no, I'll be a TV anchor and I'll bring the truth to
No,
millions.
she
But
definitely-
she doesn't change her wardrobe or her hairstyle. It's the exact same
She
thing
could
that
walk-
she was wearing in the White Snake video.
She could walk right into Rock and Roll Parking Lot. That documentary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so here, the funniest thing, and Brian, you've been there, I know, to the CNN Center. The funniest thing is that 2 Chainz is from Atlanta and is probably in, if not the same room, certainly the same floor as Nancy Grace, and they're pretending that he's in some other random place. 'cause-
Absolutely. Also, I think there's a photo of me sitting in Nancy Grace's chair, exactly where our asses have practically touched. So I gotta get.
Well, I mean,
get
yeah,
checked.
her hair probably looked far more helmety than yours did.
Is it me or is she turning Vulcan slowly? Because I don't remember her
I-
eyebrows being
define
that high
slowly.
This might be pause face also.
Yeah. All right, here. I want to see more of this. This is great.
On heroin.
because he couldn't
They
afford
found
it. He been
weed.
pawning it.
Okay. Do you have a shred, a hair of evidence that says that man who has pled guilty on these charges had a crack problem?
Oh, wait, hold
No.
on. Pause it again. That's the argument. You have a shred of evidence that he was on crack. And for whatever reason, that's why I need to yell at a rapper for whom this random person yelled at as if he was giving him specific instructions, as if he had a #1 single called, feed your toddler weed. Feed your toddler weed. Shake your ass, girl. Feed your toddler
But
weed.
no, or specifically, even that would make more sense. But it's like her case seems to be he's crazy on the weed, and that's why he's trying to feed it to babies. It's like it would be like I got.
Well, no, apparently he yells at 2 Chainz, right? Does the guy say 2 Chainz in his crazy video, Mikey?
No, I don't know why he's on that show.
Oh, nobody knows why. So it's not even.
No,
even that.
he's a proponent of smoking weed recreationally. I think is the only reason. Can I pivot for a moment?
So then,
Because I just
literally,
found something that I think will make this awesome.
All right.
Okay, so you guys, you do your games. I used to do this podcast with Chris Straub. where I'd give him quizzes and he'd give me quizzes. Now, I found my old quiz, and there's no way you would know the answers to this. Do you guys want to play? Can you tell which of these Nancy Grace tweets are real and which are fake?
Yeah, time out.
I don't know. Do you want me to dominate the game? Because like, if the answer is yes, then you can start reading questions.
Let me go get a beer. I'll be right back.
Oh, I wish I had beer.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this is
I'm
a good
going
time.
to use the restroom then too. I'll be right back.
This is a little
Well, then now it's my show.
yeah.
Welcome to Night Attack with Mikey.
Mike attack.
Mike Attack.
Mike Attack.
I can be a disembodied voice. I can say yes and stuff like that.
Then now it's our show. Get
Yeah,
that
it's our
button
time,
uniform
Mikey.
Back in
Our
here.
time.
This is it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I don't know what to do with the show now.
Well,
It's
I'll relinquish control back.
okay.
Okay.
Sure. Jaime. Let me
Yes.
see, hey, there's that. Oh, hey, hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Bryce.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm ahead of stuff. Scam School's already done for tomorrow. I'm gonna be
wow.
on 8-Bit Life tomorrow.
Yep.
on
a good
Diamond
show.
Club.
Good
Yeah.
show. Awesome show.
Next week, I'm putting out another playlist on my playlist project. That
This is
sounds
good.
cool.
It's good. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I spent all day tweaking Unicorn's ass, which was
Yeah. Oh, you forgot to mention that you can give Toots unicorn juice. Someone was
Oh, yep.
asking in the chat.
Yep. Yes.
But you can definitely give it more unicorn juice.
yeah. You can give it more unicorn juice, and we're working on a formula for aromas and stuff like that, and we'll let everybody who gets one know if it becomes available or how to do it or whatever. We're trying to work on that. And also, cool thing happened to me today. I got invited to audition for America's Best Maker or some such.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. sounds fun. We'll see.
That's a TV. That might be a
it's a
TV
TV
thing.
show. It's a
Yeah.
TV show. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I think they want to see Toots. And then vote it off for being silly. Or something.
Don't give up a percentage of your invention.
Never.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Ever.
Go on.
Ever.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
Shark Tank.
All right, I'm going to. You guys are going to play against each other. So let me just write down your names. All right. This is how it's going to go. I have 10 tweets with hashtags. Every single one has a hashtag. So I had to make up fake hashtags for the fake ones. You're going to tell me if this is a real tweet or a fake one from Nancy Grace. I will remind you she is a crazy person.
Yep.
Okay, number 1. Man finally faces the death penalty after gunning down a mom of 3, but now claims he's too fat to execute. Hashtag too fat to die? Question mark?
Totally.
And this is on her account.
This is from the Nancy Grace
Totally
account.
true. I'm locking it in.
Are we locking in our answers ahead of time and revealing, Justin, or are we alternating takes?
No, we can just go. I mean, like I have strong opinions.
I'm gonna say not true.
Justin?
True.
Justin gets the point. That is real.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
All right, number 2.
What's
No.
funny is I thought it was not true because it was not sufficiently outrageous. That's like
I gotta work us in, baby.
yeah, you're good.
All right, number 2. Terrified clown stabs policeman. Should I do these as Nancy Grace?
Oh, yeah.
Terrified
Yes.
clown stabs. No, terrified clown stabs policeman. He says it was self-defense. Wounded cop disagrees. Hashtag not laughing now.
Not real.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'll
It's a
say it's
hard
real.
one.
It is not real.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
Justin's got 2 points.
Yeah.
Number 3. Salmonella tainted green beans poisoned 5 libertarians in Wisconsin. Hashtag Green Party of 5.
Too clever. So not real.
Well,
He's
no,
so not
it's-
that clever.
No, you know what? I'm going to say it is real because it's wrong. It's misinformed. You would never, I understand, somebody, it is real because the Green Party and the Libertarian parties are very, very different. And to make that pun means you don't understand either. So I'm going to say it's real.
Or you're pretending to not understand the pun because that was the level
I-
me and Chris played at. That is not real.
Damn it.
Yeah, I
Fuck,
think
fuck,
it was
fuck.
too clever.
I didn't think about you not knowing. God damn it.
No,
No,
I
no,
did
there's just
know.
no
I put
way
it wrong
that
on
that's-
purpose.
Okay, all right.
Just
That's a
sounds like
really
Nancy
funny
Grace.
hashtag.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
What's
there's
up
no
now?
way that
Number
hashtag
four.
comes out of Nancy Grace's fingers.
And it
Number
doesn't make
4.
you like filled with disgust as much. So
Number 4. Mom found dead in her bedroom with stab wounds and bruises. Did her two 16-year-old identical twins stab her to death? Hashtag double trouble.
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep. 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll say that's real.
It is real. It's
It's
also
her
gross.
brand of crazy.
Justin is 4 for 4, by the way.
Yeah, no, as he
You got
always
some
is.
catching up to
He's
do.
got, yeah. We have retired the game Secrets Are BS because of this.
Number 5. Know this, : my Twitter hashtags, which is hashtag, aren't tasteless. They're elegant. They're easy to remember. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Wow, that one is close. That's a real line writer because number one, it has all the indignance that normally, because that's the thing about Nancy Grace as a character, is that she is the only person who has the guts to show you the evil side of the world, and like it would stand to her character that she would fight for the artistry that you plebeians don't understand it takes to let you understand the horrors that haunt your real world.
You're stalling.
But with that, I'm going to say not real.
I'm going to say it is real. Mainly
It's
because
not
I,
real.
Ryan.
It is not real.
Yeah,
Nicely
damn
done,
it.
Justin.
tactically,
5 for 5.
tactically, I have to. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
was about to
just
say tactically you do have to
Yeah.
guess the opposite. So from now on, Brian has to guess before Justin.
wait.
Ooh.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
that's a
no.
good idea.
That's
that was
the
5
reverse.
in a row. There's 5 more.
Yeah, but that's the reverse logic because if I go first, then all Justin has to do is agree with whatever I say.
Nah,
No, I'll
fine.
still get him right.
I don't think he's paying attention to you. No, okay, we'll keep the order. We'll keep the order. Number 6. Maybe Casey Anthony is headed to your neighborhood to be a babysitter. I'm sure she'll offer a great introductory rate. Hashtag tot mom.
Man, that is
So true.
Yeah.
yeah, it's so funny because I find it so repugnant that like I can't even imagine she would cross that line.
No, she will.
I agree. You guys are right. I want desperately to believe that it's not true, but I'll say
No,
it's
that is the grisly repugnance for which she fucking
Yes.
is her stock in
If you
trade.
feel like throwing up a little bit, it's her.
That's like saying like that kind of rose production David Copperfield would never do.
What was the answer, Brian?
I'm going with the group and saying it's real.
It is real.
Yeah.
Also, Top Mom, that was her thing with Casey Anthony, if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing
Well,
I
no,
did my
I was
research to
living
do
in
that.
Florida when the Casey Anthony thing was
Yeah.
happening. So
Number 7. The issue here is when you have a child and then try to murder it. Hashtag baby in dryer.
What? Say again.
The issue here is when you have a child and then try to murder it. Hashtag baby in dryer.
Huh. So she's blaming the person that accidentally left the baby in the dryer or
Wait,
something.
is
to-
that a-
who leaves a baby? Why do you need a baby in the dryer ever?
No, she says
no,
then
she got
try to
in.
murder it. She's clearly
she's trying to
saying
murder
it was
it.
attempted
Yeah.
murder. If it's real.
Yeah.
I'll say real.
That's so not real.
It's real.
I have no idea.
Oh, damn it.
Matsula says nobody puts a baby in a dryer.
Number 8. Woman saves husband from choking on a steak in the bathtub. Hashtag Heimlich bath time. Hashtag don't eat in there.
That's not
No,
real.
that's you.
You know what? No. All right. Yeah. All right.
It's too funny.
It's not real.
Yeah. I had to do Heimlich bath time.
You're a victim of your own genius there, Mike.
I know.
That's the problem.
Number 9. Do you have questions about David? Call now. Do you have questions about David? Call now. Hashtag crockpot wife killer.
That's gotta be real.
No.
That feels so utilitarian.
Is it
right?
too long?
Like, that is
funny.
somebody who has a live show that's trying to stir up calls.
It is funny though. So
I'm gonna say it's
going
real.
with Mikey.
Crockpot wife killer.
Yeah.
It's a popular hashtag.
Stab it and forget it.
This is too funny.
Wife killer.
Justin, what's the answer, buddy?
The meat just falls off the bone.
The meat just falls off the bone.
Well played. Well played.
Took him 8 years to die.
And forget it. All right. That one is not real.
That one is real.
Fuck, I knew
wow.
it was real.
All right.
Two.
Number 10. I'm shaking. I'm so angry right now. This is America, not India. We flush our toilets here. Hashtag always flush no matter what.
That's
No way.
that's totally
No
right.
matter what, like no matter whether you went or not, just always flushed.
Always be flushing ABS.
ABF.
Yeah. No, that's totally her.
She hasn't gone to India.
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
Now, I will say,
X-Modem.
there was
I
the
think I saw
story
Crockpot Wife
about,
Killer open up for
Indians
ICP.
not flushing their toilets as much. This is that,
So,
that happened.
sorry. There's some cross chatter. I couldn't hear either of you. Say it again.
There was a story. She definitely talked about it, about Indians not flushing their toilets as much as Americans. So when they came over here, there's a culture difference.
Okay, number one, also, X-Modem, line of the night in the chat room. I think I saw Crockpot Wife Killer open up for ICP.
That's genius. I want that shirt. I want the tour shirt.
Crockpot
where it's
Wife Killer.
Crockpot Wife Killer, and I see. Just make a fake tour shirt.
Oh,
put
no,
stickers
yeah,
on
no,
there.
just night 2 of Gathering of the Juggalos. All right, Indians, I'm going to say, man, these got really good. You had a strong home stretch. That one is, I want to say it's not real only because you were very eager to defend that she had brought, that was a thing
Yeah,
that she was
I
fucking
for the
doing.
same reason say it's not real.
You're right. I was that was not a story. But what's funny, because I didn't always do this with the quizzes, but sometimes to be a little bit of social commentary. All
Yeah.
of her tweets were morbid and about murder, and all of the fake ones were about not murder.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because the one about the twins killing the mom and hashtag double trouble is in such horrendous
So
taste.
poor taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was the day of like.
Double trouble. Jesus.
Well, and the weird thing is that like you don't know whether or not she is taking pride in inventing the hashtags or that the hashtags by other ghoulish human beings like had been a thing and she was then championing them and bringing them to a larger audience.
I mean, I
But
have
don't
to
know
No,
which
she
is
liked to
sicker.
own the hashtags. That was a thing she definitely did.
All right, let's see some real
She
tweets
invented
now.
the
All right,
hashtag.
we got some real hashtags. Oh, how did I end up on? Okay, there we go. I ended up on the trending topic for Happy 420.
And guess what? Hashtag weed.
All right, we got hashtag Good Night Friend, hashtag Find Pat and Monique, hashtag Caught on Video, hashtag David Hasselhoff, hashtag Find Pat and Monique, Justice for Ingrid, hashtag Kidnapped Ingrid.
I think
A lot of repetition.
I found a bunch of websites that had just her worst hashtags ever.
Hashtag
so I
incest.
kind of cheated. Hashtag incest. That's
There we go.
popular.
Please don't program Toots to react to hashtag incest. Please don't do that.
Hashtag crockpot wife killer though.
Yeah. Oh,
Spit that miss,
rainbows
buddy.
for that, man.
Hey,
Hashtag
look.
Body and Suitcase.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
she's a monster.
No, I mean, listen, man. They got a really big building in Atlanta, and they got to
Yeah.
do something with it. And
We
apparently,
did
she's
this-
it.
This because we love the Twitter ones. I did one once for Chris that was Chris Brown tweet or last words of a serial killer.
Oh, God damn it. You want to know what? I was actually trying to find, because this is such a brilliant bit, and I don't know where I saved it, but we did a whole bit, which was Alex Jones or Kanye West.
Alex Jones? Yeah.
I did Kanye West or Horse ebook, and all I had to do was delete the word "I" from the front of Kanye's tweet, and they're indiscernible.
I wonder if you could do that with Jaden Smith too. Some of Jaden Smith's. Jaden Smith? Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of his best.
He capitalizes the first word or the first letter of every word. Like he's headline guy.
I'd like to do one of these and add like blank or blank or Hitler. And then you like.
I mean, but like, does anybody really know a Hitler quote?
Well,
I think there are a couple that are probably well known. Maybe?
Like what? Who knows the Hitler quote?
We should
Least
we should
popular
build bigger
question
highways.
ever at a party.
Can I explain the joke as I was setting it up? The idea would be you would have an actual game of Kanye or wacky stuff, and then the fourth one will be like this very specific screed against it's like it's like so and so or Lenin. It's like the proletariat is
No, I'd like to imagine that like it's in the natural language. Like both the other ones are in English, and then there's just like
it's
a
just
German
a string
language
of
or a
angry
Russian
German
language quote, right?
Yeah.
I did Kesha lyric or New York graffiti was a really good one. Those are indiscernible.
I mean, I have to imagine that some Keisha lyrics, ended up as New York graffiti.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to like do a little
this
research.
is all right. Kesha lyric or New York graffiti. I feel like Brian. What do you think I can go? What 10 questions you got?
Oh, that would not be the one I would pick. I don't know. They're all kind of old. Let me find other stuff. I didn't know we were doing more.
Man,
But
that's
I
tough
would say
because
I want Brian to guess a number.
yeah. I mean,
And
I don't know if
see
I still
whether or
have
not
that
I go
quiz,
above or
problem.
below it.
well, the problem is the Venn diagram is 100% overlap. It's a perfect circle. Like, as far as, like, there's no way to tell the difference. The only thing is if you know all of her songs and recognize the lyrics from the song. So I'll say you'll get 3 or 4 from knowing the song, and you'll get 2 or 3 by random. So I'm going to say you're ending up at 6 or 7. You'll get lucky on 2 or 3, and you'll know 2 or 3 from the
So
song.
6.5.
6.5 is the over-under. That's the action.
I'm going over.
I don't
I'm going
think
under.
I have the quiz.
Just
Oh,
Sorry.
That's
I have a bunch of stuff. I'm just looking.
I'm
through it now.
still trying to look for Alex Jones and Kanye, but I can't. I don't know what I titled it.
Oh, I did one that was the craziest TV pilots of all time, and some that aren't. Which was.
Oh wait, hey, you guys want to take a peek in real quick to Murderito?
What does that mean?
Murder.
The never-ending Night Attack novel.
Oh, dude, is it still going?
Oh, it's still going.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, is it?
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing. So we
my
started
gosh.
a never-ending novel last week.
So Mikey, last week we had
Oh
two
my
awesome.
God! Oh my God! They've already made a cover.
Oh, that's a nipple. I thought that was an armpit, but you.
Oh God.
Oh,
now
that's
that I've seen it in lower contrast
that's a
on the
man
screen,
pit is what it is.
I can definitely see
It definitely, it's even
nipple right
done
on it.
in the style of Andrew Main's covers. It looks like the wow.
Oh wow, we have a copyright front too. Chapter 1. Oh man, they chaptered it off too.
Oh my God,
This
they
is 10
died. They all
pages.
died. Let's just jump
So
in.
no, this is what we read before,
Yeah.
and then it goes to Chinese language.
Okay. Well, I
Now
guess
it's
we got
written in brackets, so I
we
feel
got
like maybe this is
simplified
the editor's
Chinese.
note.
I think simplified Chinese number 2 script.
Oh, there's a
To the
song.
tune of the Drifters song Boardwalk. Pole pot, I wanna take you under the pole pot. I'm gonna take you, girl, under the pole pot.
Oh my god.
Pole pots. Oh my God. Keep on going. Keep on going. Picture it. Saskatchewan, 1986. The town of Warman, just outside of Saskatoon. It was a normal Tuesday night. Out back where 3 pirates were playing Russian
30
roulette.
pirates.
30 pirates.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, I was skipping down. 3 pirates were playing Russian roulette. They just finished their 9th pull of the trigger of the Smith & Wesson 6-shooter, and the gun still hadn't gone off.
Oh, you missed their very intricate drink tab.
6 head moonshine. One of the Nutty Monks specialties.
Ah, why bother with you? The old man who later identified himself as Santa, Saint Nick, Santa Claus.
Weihnachten.
And John Stossel replied, hold on, go back. Look at this. They're telling a story, and then it just says transmission end. Rahul Tran took a look at his Pro Jasmine and waved his 4th digit on his 7th tentacle. As that is all it took to change the channel. The bacon readout displayed Earth version 4.5332221 to the 2nd power. Transmission begin.
Not wanting to miss out.
The beard jumped off his face. Oh.
Is that it? That's where it ends. It turns into a Santa Claus story.
All right.
Well, listen, I mean, Murderito, again, the never-ending chat realm novel. Can someone throw the link in the chat if you know what the link in? But you can write. Listen, the point is that it's never-ending.
Yeah, we had a Bitly for it if someone can remember the Bitly. Test asked, can we publish this?
Gatawag.
Probably.
Gatawag, did you? I guess you already saw it, Mikey. That use the whole can. Remember, Mike?
Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome. So I do have some quizzes here. I'm just gonna read the titles and see if any of these strike your fancy.
All right, sure.
All right.
Glenn Beck or Infamous Assassin? Who said it? Who said it? Ayn Rand, Jigsaw from the Saw movies, or Danny Tanner from Full House? Is this a real young adult book series? Is that a real reality show? Those are the.
Let's play. Is that a
you
real
wanna
reality
know what?
show?
I feel like I could. My strongest would be the reality show one.
That one's pretty good.
Though I feel like that might be Brian's weakest.
Oh no, I'm out. I'm just. I'm
Oh
just gonna
no!
place
Brian's
bets.
just handicapping.
Yeah.
Brian,
just
where
betting on
where do you got me in reality show?
I'm gonna say you're gonna go.
Probably 8.
Yeah, 8 for
8.
10.
That's a hefty ask.
I mean, the problem is, I assume. Well, here's the question: are these domestic or international?
They are international, but I think only Europe. It's mostly.
I'll go 6. I'll go 6.
That definitely does knock it down a little bit.
So this is the title of the show, and then a 1 or 2 sentence description of it, pulled from TV Guide or some such place.
All right. Yeah. What do you say,
TV Guide
6?
or my ass, 2 very similar places.
I think you're gonna get 5.
So, Brian, do you say is that a 5.5 or a 6.5?
I'm gonna say the actions is 6.5 because I think you'll get 6. I would start taking bets at 7.
Okay. All right. Well then, 2 seconds. I'm gonna get myself a beer, and then we are gonna rock and roll.
I need to find a drink. I think I have rum. Hang on. I've been sitting here this whole time.
I think I have prison hooch in my shitter. Hold on.
Mitsula says 7.5.
I think he's crazy. I'll take that. I'll take the under on 7.5.
T2 and Sunbun keep pushing for a horse or Neshcom.
That's great. And it's just
No, I think what happened is they had, this was for the DKG Whelp show. It was either names of Kentucky Derby horses or titles of my song.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great. Hey, did I see a Photoshop of you with the cornrows?
Yes.
Yeah, you thought you were gonna get that one passed.
A little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you,
You gotta do it, man.
so good.
God, no.
So good.
I look like fucking what's his name? The guy that no one likes.
Brian Brushwood. No, you're the guy to the left.
The guy that Katy Perry knows. I don't
I don't know who that is.
Oh, a British guy who talks funny.
Eureka Geek, you're right. I was thinking Klingon as well, for sure. Uh-oh. Someone has something for you.
Oh yeah, I think this was the Horse or Neshcom bit from DKG Well.
I think you're muted.
Yeah, I'm not over there yet.
Horse and Neshcom.
Woo! Leave it to the young ones to coach at people.
I was gonna pick that one anyways.
Reverend Puck, you're gonna take Horse and Neshcom.
Now everyone remembers that Sunbun said this will make sense if you pick the category.
Will it? Okay.
45 seconds on the clock.
This is how you guys honored September
Horse or
11th,
Nash?
was playing this game?
Nash or Horse? Are you ready?
To be fair, this was probably recorded months before this was put on.
Oh, okay.
Give context?
The judges right now.
Go.
Or in the clock.
Oh,
Starts
of course.
in 3.
This was right after I was on 8-Bit Life, and then was doing a
2, 1.
this movement.
It's stopping now.
On a mic.
Neshcom.
Neshcom. Make it better.
Also Neshcom.
Dang's Moon. Nash.
That's Nash.
Upstart.
Horse.
Circles.
Neshcom.
Gumshoe.
Neshcom.
Jive Crazy.
Horse.
That's a Nesh.
White People Rich.
Neshcom.
Finger Line.
Firing.
Firing Line.
Firing, but horse.
That's his shtick.
American Pharaoh.
No, it's like a
Horse.
speech.
If you didn't get American
Why
Pharaoh,
are
I was
you
gonna smack you in
jerking
the
shit
face.
off?
Because I'm so.
That's a gift that they took of me when I was on Roberto's show, and I was just messing around, jerking that microphone off.
All right.
I mean, listen, we've all been there.
All right, ready.
Justin, are you ready to play?
But-
Is that a real reality show?
By the way,
Let's
real
go.
quick, Mitsula set the over-under at 7.5 and took the over. So I will take that bet. I will take that action for even money.
I think that was. I mean, was that before he realized that it wasn't on domestic? 'Cause
he's-
I feel like
he's
domestic
holding up.
I could do well.
That was after. It was after.
Justin, what you got to remember is you're not playing the odds and you're not playing your knowledge. You're playing me.
Oh!
I think it's over. I think.
And I'm pretty good at this.
Under.
All right.
All right,
All right.
let's go. Let's go.
Number 1, Rockstar Supernova. Dave Navarro judges a contest on who will become the new lead singer of a supergroup consisting of Motley Crue, Metallica, and Guns N' Roses members.
That's real.
Yep, it's on CBS.
Wow.
You got one. Number 2, Toilet Wars. Personalities collide as plumbers bid on contracts on large corporate build-outs.
So the fucked up thing about any and all of these is that I'm gonna bet you all of these pitches would get bought.
Two got options sent, so I had to update them.
That is fake.
Correct. Well done. Well done. That one I was proud of because it sounds like it's gonna be funny and then it's boring.
Right
playing
now.
a
I mean,
lot of-
listen,
all right.
At the point that they started, that the fucking like we build your aquarium show became like a multiple
Yeah.
season
They
hit.
can all be
Like
shows.
we were like anything fine. Like we'll build your deep fryer and it'll have LED lights on it. Like that could have been real.
All right, number 3, Bitter Up. The world of sports memorabilia. The world of sports memorabilia auctions seen through the eyes of a family business.
I think that's a fake out.
I believe that that's not real.
You are correct.
Right now in
Nicely
the chat
done.
room, Schwartz
Nicely
put down
done.
a cigar bet.
Number 4, Tudor Monastery Farm. A family must learn what it's like to farm during the Tudor period. TUDOR.
Yeah, that feels real.
Correct again, sir. Correct
Yeah.
again. Nice.
No,
again.
that
Killing it.
people love that, and it's always a shitty show. They've never learned that, like, watching, except for Survivor, watching people do some shit that like is a sacrifice is never fun.
All right. Backstage with Mark Maron. Find out what happens on the other side of the brick wall. The laughs don't stop when the comedians walk off stage.
Fuck. So here's the thing. There was a show called Green Room, which was literally that premise, but it was with, I think, Paul Provenza and not Mark Maron. But I don't know whether or not both shows happened.
I'd been hearing about the Green Room concept. I don't know if it was independent, but Hood Kamagami was talking about it. Like, I don't know, man, 2002, 2001 is when he was telling me about it.
Yeah,
So
no,
it wouldn't
I'm gonna
surprise
feel like
me.
that's not true.
You think it's fake?
Yeah.
Correct again, sir. Nicely done. Number 6. The Bear Whisperer. Blaine Anthony takes us through bear caves on the Sportsman Network.
Fuck. Anything can be real here. Anything can be real here. There's no line that can't be crossed. If it was like
5 years
fish
ago, that would be
mounds,
true.
find a mound of dirt for which fish live. All right, I'm drunk. Say that again. What is it again?
The Bear Whisperer. Blaine Anthony takes us through bear caves on the Sportsman Network.
No, you want to know what? That's not real because you wanted to make up that name.
That is real.
Fuck! God damn it!
The
First one you
Sportsman-
missed. You're
the
doing good. You're doing good.
Sportsman Network, I think, is where the Duck Dynasty guys started.
That would not surprise me.
Yeah.
That lines up. Number 7. America's next opera sensation. A meat packer, an insurance adjuster, a yogurt maker, and more. Find out who among them will become the next big opera sensation.
True.
Fake.
Fuck! Fuck, what are we at?
Well,
Five
you've
of
missed
7.
you've missed 2, and so that means you have to nail all the rest, or else I win a cigar.
Oof. Let's see how you do. Number 8. Steven Seagal, lawman. Steven Seagal is a reserve deputy sheriff in Louisiana.
That's real.
I know. When I wrote it, it was new.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damn it. So you got that was the gimme, but I didn't want to say it was a gimme before I said it, so
That's fine.
I tried
I
to
know.
sell it. Number 9. Pirate Master from Mark Burnett. Modern day pirate battles. Modern day pirates battle it out on a quest for real gold, totaling
true.
over $1 million.
True. Yeah.
Oh.
That was a real show.
Oh,
I didn't
so
know that was a known show.
They actually got like pirates, like from Horn of
No,
Africa
they
or
got
something?
people who could sail, and
Ah.
then they had like
Okay.
shitty fake pirate battles.
Okay.
Yeah, they got
Number-
infosec guys.
Yeah.
Number 10.
So this is it. This
Yep.
this either number one, it shows that action number was for real. Mitsula, who is a literal odds maker in Vegas, is worth his job because he nailed this number. Here we go.
Number 10. Fire me, ... please. The first reality show ever to employ a laugh track.
What? You're evil, Mikey.
Oh my gosh.
I used to love doing this. It was one of my favorite things, Quiz and Chris.
All right, hold on. Kepler's howling outside. I got to stop him.
Say it again.
Fire me, ... please. The first reality show ever to employ a laugh track.
This is perfect, by the way. This is
I'm going to say
this is a coin flip for sure.
real.
Correct. It was on CBS.
Oh!
Well done.
Yes.
Well done. Congratulations. Will do, Mitsula. I owe you one.
Man, that was a hell of a performance.
Very good.
Well played. Wow.
Man, that was great. That was really, 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 really well done. That last one was so shitty. But that's the thing is ultimately I'm like, all right, that's so bad that it has to be made up. And then you have to remember that with reality television, there's literally
They're all
no
made
such thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Vanilla Ice has a reality show where he goes and builds projects. He
Oh,
does,
man,
like,
he's had that
home
since
improvement.
2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vanilla Ice Project or something?
Yep. That's the one.
I mean, there was, I don't know. For whatever reason, Brian and I both have friends that work in the reality television industry. And like, all I'll say is that if it looks gross from the outside, man, is it way grosser on the inside. Like it is just a weird pit of sinew and dreams and terrible that just gets mashed up into a pot and then served out on television at the right dollops. Like it is terrible. Anyway, we like to end on a high note here. Dude, Mikey, that is fucking great, man.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, actually,
I
next
got a lot more. We can do more.
Yeah,
another
actually,
time.
can we just plan next time we have you back? Can you play Quizmaster for us? And we can do.
Sure, I
we
can write
mine.
some new ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I'd
absolutely.
love to get back into that.
Oh my God.
Dude, that would be incredible.
You got
Well,
it.
then how about this? How about would you mind coming on like a monthly basis and doing a quiz? Would that be a thing that you'd be into?
We won't keep you through the whole act. We'll just take it for 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Or you can hang around. That's fine too.
No,
I mean,
I was processing what was being said. That sounds awesome. I'd love to do that.
please.
Great, dude. Done and done. Quizzing with Mikey.
Quizzes with Mikey.
Oh
I
my
can
God,
I can
that's
roll with that.
Cool.
Dude.
We'll be in touch.
Well, then now you've committed and you can't go back. So
No, it's fine. There's some that are just fascinating. I did one once that was what was eaten at the first Thanksgiving, and it'll blow your mind. They ate eagle at the first Thanksgiving. Fucking eagle.
That's amazing.
Eagle.
That is awesome.
Eagle is
I
poisonous.
mean, at the same time, it's like you don't even know whether or not to judge them because, like, I mean, like, who are
Well,
you,
wasn't
right?
the,
Like,
the national bird yet.
yeah, you shot
was
an
no
eagle and you're like,
nation.
yeah,
Like-
let's cook it.
Well, and wasn't our national bird almost the turkey?
Yeah.
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 Which
No,
they
that's
did-
just because
they did eat, but it was like at the end of the table. It was more like lobster and like cranberries was a thing, but it's such a weird list.
Also, I always felt like whenever anybody's like, oh, Ben Franklin wanted the national bird to be the turkey, I just kind of imagine that Ben Franklin was just really loud and wouldn't let it die, and everybody else was into the eagle, and he was just like, the turkey! I don't know why people aren't into this.
I
Can we
choose
just
to
get
believe
back
he was
to the
drunk.
turkey?
This is what we're gonna do. The national bird's gonna be a turkey. You're a turkey, and you're a turkey. I'm a turkey, and Ben Franklin. I invented electricity, so fuck you. Let's do it. The
Ben
nation
Franklin with two
under God.
maids.
It's like, oh, wait, hold on, wait a minute. Maybe everybody who
French
wasn't a
ladies.
president gets to vote. Oh, look at me. I get to vote. It's a turkey.
This is my new character, Drunk Ben Franklin.
Drunk Ben Franklin.
Also known as Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin.
Yeah, that's.
As I
the-
understand it, motherfucker just wrote a lot of shit, and then shit. People took up causes. Like as I understand it, if the legends are true, his whole idea about daylight savings time was literally a joke. But then people are just like, no, seriously, it'd be great. We'd all change all the clocks, and then we get more sunlight. It's awesome.
I mean, number one, here's how gangster Ben Franklin is. If somebody came out with a mixtape in 2016 tomorrow called Poor Richard's Almanac, and it was as fire as the shit that he wrote was at the time, it would be a hit. Like you could literally just like a successful music artist today could be called Poor Richard. That is a man who is ahead of his time.
Yeah, damn right.
Agreed.
All right. Well, happy holidays, everybody. We should probably wrap it up here. Mikey, thank you so much for coming on. We will be very, very excited to have you back. I feel like we have been fast friends, man. for whatever reason, you came on the movie, the draft show, and you were just a natural fabric of this show.
Dominated the. No, I'm gonna lose the Civil War. It's gonna happen. But.
Yeah. As long as we're handicapping, what do you think Civil War is gonna? I mean, it's got to be over 600 million, right?
In America, though, like.
I mean,
it's such a weird. It's so unpredictable. Like the reason I chose Alice, the Alice sequel, is the first one did $1 billion worldwide, but what I didn't do is like actually discern what was overseas and what was American, because I think it did a lot more overseas than it did in America. Where Civil War will be the opposite, because Captain America doesn't play in Canada, for example. I mean, it's Captain America Civil War.
So here's the thing:
so you have to understand
Avengers.
that that's distinctly American.
The first Avengers did $623 million domestic.
Total.
Well, but that's the question, right? Do you judge it by the Avengers or do you judge it by Captain America: Winter Soldier, which did 259 million?
Domestic?
Say again.
What was Age of Ultron's domestic?
Let's find out.
But again, that's even an Avengers movie,
No,
right? Captain America: The Winter Soldier did 259.
Yeah, but that movie was shit.
What? Which one?
Age of Ultron.
Yes.
Okay, so it did less.
So that's the low end, right? The question is,
look up Winter Soldier.
No, Winter Soldier 259. Like that was nowhere near what an Avengers movie does.
But
but also Tony Stark's not on the poster in this one. You know,
right?
Like,
of course.
All the Avengers, all the crossovers aren't on the poster.
Oh,
on this
also,
all right, look up Iron Man 3.
Spider-Man.
He's on the poster of that one.
I
bet Iron Man 3 is lower than all of them.
Nope.
409.
409.
Oh
No,
shit!
Iron Man 3.
Go
made
Shane
back.
Black. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you,
liked
I honestly think that Civil War has a chance to certainly break 500 million, possibly break 600 million, maybe even outperform the Avengers.
It'll outperform the second Avengers for sure, I think.
I mean, listen, it has for the Marvel Cinematic Universe
More than
its
any other
three
Avengers.
biggest stars, which is Iron Man,
Yep.
Captain America,
Yep.
and Spider-Man now. Debuting Spider-Man, right? Like, let's say
I
there
bet you
was
see
another
him in
movie.
every single TV spot. Every single one of them.
Oh,
they
yeah.
have to.
I mean, like, let's say it should do better than another franchise which put its biggest 3 stars in a movie, and now is not going to outperform.
So
Deadpool.
let's
Let's
talk about
which
this.
put its 3 biggest stars in a gas chamber like that.
So let's think about it in this way, right? We're closer to the summer. It's closer to a holiday, or it is a holiday weekend, right? So let's compare it to Batman versus Superman.
Mm-hmm.
That opened to what, 260 opening weekend?
Yeah.
And then now it's fallen off and it's leveling out at what?
Died
You know,
immediately.
No. That opened.
like,
Batman Superman
190,
opened to
right?
what? 166.
okay.
Yeah, it opened
I guess
under 200.
what I'm saying
Its
is
second weekend was like 60 or 70.
what I'm saying is if it's good and it does appear to be good, then imagine if it opens comparable to Batman versus Superman, probably better, so close to 200 million opening weekend, and it has legs to live. Then I mean I think we could easily blow past 500 million.
I think
It's got a shot at 6.
the only way Chainsaw Suit beats you is if our other picks take off. And that's
But you got solid prospects in that regard.
I think we have all the ones we have I think are capable of 100 million. I think.
Certainly possible.
But yeah, Batman died so quick, and that was very sad for me.
I hadn't thought about this very much until just this conversation. Joss Whedon came out and was saying, yeah, I didn't do Avengers 2 so hot. But now I'm thinking, oh, is this like him saying, hey, Civil War?
Wait, who directed Civil War?
I don't know.
The
Russo brothers.
Oh yeah.
The same guys who did Winter Soldier, they got their start on Community, I think.
Yeah. Or I think Arrested Development before that.
Yeah. They are 2 of the greatest action directors around right now. Those
Dude,
guys.
Which is like insane because they got their start on Arrested Development and Community.
Dude,
Like, they
I am
got-
surprised the Russo brothers weren't brought in for episode 9 because they got Colin Trevorrow to do episode 9, who did Jurassic World, which wasn't that good.
Right.
Wasn't
Hey
that
man,
good.
here's the big question I want to know is whether or not at the end of this movie we'll hear about how for reals, the Infinity Gauntlet's coming. Like you just wait. I mean, for reals though, you better get ready, Thanos.
Well, it's the next movie after this of the big stuff.
Hey, I'm already over it. The movie hasn't even come out. I'm already over it.
Well, yeah, Infinity War is not until 2018.
Well,
Jeez.
Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2 gives you that Mockingjay Part 1, Part 2 vibe, and it's like,
Well, but you know what the weirdest thing about it is that like it because it is a year apart and they have 2 other movies in between it, like it does kind of feel like at least they're saying like, no, there's going to be an ending to Part 1, and then characters will live on from Part 1 and extend the story, and then we will get another element later. Like there might even be a time separation between the 2, and that way you can have one set of characters get involved in Part 1 and then another set of characters get involved in Part 2. Like let's say Part 1 might be more a cosmic thing that involves Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that, and then Part 2 is more of the other element to it.
the box office gross of Civil War will turn it into another Civil War movie. They're gonna be like, oh,
Yeah,
we
they're
put
gonna
everyone in a
hype
movie
it
and
up.
it did all the money.
Oh no!
everyone's in the
I mean,
movie.
number one, there's no way that you make that movie unless it's not the ultimate. I mean, like number one, the reason the title for which it comes from is the let's watch superheroes gang fuck each other with violence for money. Like that's like the point of the Infinity War, the comic thing. So there's no way that it's not going to be when distilled to an essence. Like the movie thing. Like it's literally just a superhero gang fuck.
The problem with Infinity War in general is that even though it's awesome and wonderful, it is very cosmic. It's all, universe-changing stuff, which I don't know if it's going to play for the
But they won't.
movies.
It'll be something different. The same way that Civil War is not the Civil War storyline. Like, Civil War was about a registration act. This is about like, hey, we just want y'all to check in with the government when you're going to go fucking do something.
Well, that's
I
a
think they'll
registration
end the
act,
same
right?
way though. I bet, because I mean, if you no spoilers, but if you remember how the Civil War comic ends, I bet they do the same thing.
I think so.
I bet they do
Like an
exactly-
alternate universe, and then
No, the big death at the end of Civil War, I bet still exists in the film.
probably yes, but I mean like sorry, yes, like that ending like that.
It wasn't a spoiler. I didn't say any names, Brian.
Right.
Whatever.
Oh no, it was a preemptive measure because I hadn't read Civil War and.
But I didn't say it. That's
you
why I
haven't
said
read
what
it.
happened.
No. I guess I was talking more about like there's like very number one, Civil War is not a great story. Like Civil War is there to sell comics. It's not there to be a great story. Like anybody who tells you the Civil War is a great story, I don't think.
I really like the aftermath of Civil War. I
was
like the
Brubaker.
return of Iron Man and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Comic books are good.
You haven't read Civil War?
God damn it! Just
You gonna
stop
make me-
making
you gonna
him
make me
do
do it
that.
again?
No, I'm done.
Stop making
anyway,
the
the cosmic
peacock
shit.
Cock. I don't know what that means.
I've been reading Archie.
Yeah, I saw
I've been
your
reading
Jughead
Avatar.
Avatar, yeah.
I like it. It's the reboot.
Yeah,
No,
are they still fighting zombies and shit, or?
No, I mean they just restarted it. They're only
Does
like-
anyone else get that feeling like they're at a bar late at night and they're closing down so the music
Yeah.
keeps picking up like
Someone's
louder and louder?
Putting up chairs. It's like,
Yeah. The loud sighs. Have a good night, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Me too.
We got kicked out a couple of places.
Yeah, speaking of which, I actually have to kick all y'all
right.
motherfuckers out. I
Peace
gotta
out,
be
guys.
up in 7 hours.
thank you guys so much.
Night.
Bye.
Bye. Pleasure, Mikey.
So let's ride. Bitches know they can't catch me. Cute, sexy, and my ride sporty. Those slugs know they can't catch me. Beep beep. So let's ride. Bitches know they can't catch me. Cute, sexy, and my ride sporty.